Now let's talk about the other big event from yesterday, India versus Pakistan at the Cricket T20 World Cup. It was a group stage match at a questionable venue, a new stadium in Nassau County in New York. Normally, this wouldn't have been an important match, but this is cricket and it's India versus Pakistan. So, of course, there were going to be fireworks. The match was a nail-biter. India were put into bat first and they posted a very modest target, just 119 runs. That's not much when it comes to T20 cricket. The middle order completely collapsed, leaving India staring at defeat. A first T20 World Cup loss to Pakistan since 2021. But then a miracle happened. Pakistan managed to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory and the crowd went wild. The celebrations and the memes have not stopped since. Here's our report.
India versus Pakistan, probably the greatest rivalry in cricket.
Yeah, I came here to enjoy a great game. You know, this is one of the biggest games in the world, actually. India versus Pakistan, you can't beat this.
So I think this is objectively one of the biggest rivalries. So it means a lot to both countries, and a lot of pride's on the line for this game.
Every time the two nations play, over 1 billion hearts flutter with anxiety. Yesterday, another chapter was added to this legendary rivalry, with the T20 World Cup match in New York. The match started a bit inauspiciously. Rain caused a bit of a delay, but eventually it did begin. And soon, Indian fans found themselves wishing that the rain would return. India were put into bat first, and the openers fell quick. It was up to Rishabh Pant to stabilise the match, which he did, thanks in part to some questionable fielding by Pakistan. Pant scored 42 in 31 balls, a decent contribution, but what followed was a collapse. India were all out in 19 overs, having made just 119 runs. The target was modest, to say the least, so Pakistan seemed set for a victory. Look at this win predictor. It gave India an 8% chance at victory. But, as the poster says, there's always hope. When everything looked bleak for the men in blue, it's as though destiny intervened, in the form of Jasprit Bumrah. Bumrah took 3 wickets, including that of Pakistan's captain, Babar Azam. And all that for just 14 runs. The memes tell you what his spell meant to Indian fans. India managed to restrict Pakistan to just 113, sparking wild celebrations. Well, on the Indian side at least, it was quite another story across the border.
I think it is a shameful loss. Pakistan took a very good start, did some very fine bowling. The target was reasonable. Pakistan could have easily chased it. But as far as the batting goes, the opening combination was good. Although the first wicket fell early, but they had amassed a reasonable score. But our middle order batsmen tore the match to shreds.
That was a harsh assessment. The player of the match, Jasprit Bumrah, was much kinder. He says the match could have gone either way. The Indian fans may feel he's giving Pakistan too much credit, but in the end, he helped bring about India's victory and brought joy to over 1 billion hearts. India and Pakistan have played 8 matches in T20 World Cups, but the men in green have managed to beat the men in blue only once. And that scoreline didn't change in New York.
Firstpost reports from the world's second largest continent. Hello, I'm Alison Lagrange. A very warm welcome from Durban, South Africa. We get you the news and the newsmakers from Africa. From elections to climate change to innovations and opportunities. As the world's attention shifts, we report from Africa, the heart of the global south. Join me every weekday live on Firstpost.